Well, welcome. Here we are, COVID-friendly and safe in Manhattan. And honestly, this has been quite a wild ride. This job was stopped mid-March, March 15th, and we only had 1 month on the job, and we literally had to, I feel like I want to say, start over when we could start again in June 8th, and just finished this a week ago. So it's still finished within 4 months, and we're just shocked. The owner's visiting, flying as we speak, staying with her daughter, and going to come see it with me on Wednesday morning. But this is really a tremendous renovation because we ripped out the closet here in the foyer, which had this, unfortunately, that's a big iron pipe, and I custom made the cladding to match the floor. We really opened it up so we could put storage over there, bring in new electric, drop the ceilings to change the lighting, added ducting for the hoods. We had to deal with soundproofing. Oh my God, the floor was rotten underneath, so we had to replace all of the foyer area here, studs, because it was just nuts. It was soft rot, so it wasn't there. But we took the wood floor out and put in new. The point of this was so that this mom of her daughter, who just had her second grandchild in the spring, right before COVID started in February, Barbara comes and visits the family here, and so this was a really important big open room. And what we're going to do is take a look at what's been done here to facilitate really entertaining and being with her grandkids. You know, we've incorporated things like, we actually had to really drop the ceiling. We couldn't get the plaster repaired to stick because the ceiling was in such bad shape. We've added all new electric, all new wiring, wall-mounted Samsung TV, an art TV that'll change. Everything you see here is new. I did my classic through the wall PTAC and new radiator with the design of the built-in that panel completely removes and allows the air to flow through it. What I love about this island is that we've got a seated area here, you know, for three people to be at while someone is actually cooking. And she loves to cook with her grandchildren. So we're also doing the interior design part of this, which we'll shoot probably later and add some photos to our website. But the reclaimed wood side of the island I thought was a great addition, which really the client loved it and wanted us to incorporate reclaimed wood because she's from Oregon. And I think, you know, there's such a different feel out there of the materials that we use, and reclaimed wood is so hot right now in most interiors. So we added floating shelves that were also reclaimed wood. We have the ducted hood over a Blue Star gas range, which was mission critical for her. Added a little backsplash for that. Added closets here for both clothing with a light that comes on no matter which door you open. The right side's more storage for the kitchen, the left side is for clothing. And I think that what really mattered the most was that we incorporated, I love this tile. We absolutely adore the fact that we could integrate some of the color and keep a palette that made sense with sleek concrete for the countertop. We'll end up having blind corners that we use for all the storage, which is amazing. We probably have to adjust the bottom so it'll be closer to the bottom of the cabinet. There's a touch latch door here that we probably will use for just baking sheets, and full 4-door pullouts here, which I think is great for anybody cooking. And we have a Miele dishwasher, 18-inch. One of my favorites are these drawer microwaves, which are just great because they just make it so much easier for what you might want to use. Today you can use convection ovens and other things rather than just a microwave, which is great. Tall cabinets, ample storage. And we also have a flood stop, which is essential today, which has a little kind of like a credit card piece that sits in the stainless pan under the dishwasher and the refrigerator as well. We took advantage of every part of the space. So we have open corners that we couldn't leave open. So we finished it with these shelves so that I suppose whatever you're working with in the kitchen, you have room to store things there. But I think what's important is we still maintain the separateness of space. We have we love Bosch. Or 24-inch fridge freezer, cute little one that makes ice. And of course, brand new 100 amp electric service, which is amazing. So we'll stop here and let's just go toward the back and start with the bathroom and the bedroom. So here, again, one of the things I do is I always like to incorporate height. So we put in 8-foot doors to make this apartment feel bigger. And I think it's an effective way to probably trick your eye, especially when we have small space. We're just challenged, always challenged. But this has a vented ceiling fan. The venting goes out the window. We replaced the window, put in frosted glass, ripped the whole thing out, kept a soaking tub. And I found a cubby in the wall. Once you come in, and we can pan this later, but we found a space which is great for soap and things you don't want, and the windowsill, which is also another storage space. We had to keep the gas meter, and the gas meter is what caused all this problem. It's behind this door, and that's now a linen closet, but we literally had to redesign the whole kitchen because we couldn't move the gaps. So we have a Derby Happy D floating vanity, which I think is adorable. They sent us the wrong faucet, so we're replacing this later today. That's California faucet. And we love Roburn. We have to put in the makeup mirror and things like that for her later. And then the Toto toilet, Acquia toilet. We just think it's fabulous. Little floating shelves. And storage. So much storage here in the hall. This is all done by our another cabinet guy that's more affordable, but more storage here, which just makes the world work. And in the bedroom, which is tiny, we have another TV. We have through the wall air conditioning and radiator cover. That's why there's 2 doors. In the other room, I had to order a new one, a new wider one, because we goofed in how big it was, so we had to really open it up, make a bigger opening. And then we have more closet space because there was none. And I think even though, as we do the interiors, we realize it's probably a full-size bed. It could be queen, but it's tight. We really wanted the closets to have, for someone who travels back and forth, she can have everything here. And I guess what we have to say is ciao for now, and I'll see you on the next.